Hello, my name is Luke, and I'm going to talk about the adventures of Rose and Paige, which is a piece I just finished. It's a Star Wars piece, and I want to talk about what's in it and why I wrote it. When I work during the day, usually in the morning, I have coffee, and I put on the background. That's my TV. I put on like long plays, or there's a couple of cool gaming ambience channels that I watch, and some of the long plays I like to watch are Nintendo games or serious games, I guess, like Halo 5 or A Thief's End, Uncharted 4. But one of my favorite ones that I've been watching a long time, because it's just so happy, is, and it just kind of sets the mood for the morning, is Yoshi's Woolly World. And when there's a level complete, it's usually muted, but when I first start the day, sometimes I have it unmuted. When you beat a level in Yoshi's Woolly World, there is a piece of music that plays, and it goes bum 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 ba da da da. That piece of music always reminds me of The Last Jedi, and The Rebellion Reborn is the piece. So it's like it's been subconsciously absorbed and probably rolls around in my mind for weeks and weeks and months and years. But recently I went back to listening to The Last Jedi, and it's just, oh, there's a dog, if you can hear that. And it's such a great score. And this particular piece, The Rebellion Reborn, is more or less Rose Tico's theme, and I think she's a cool character. How I came about kind of the idea of this was I lived in Wichita, Kansas for 6 months, and there was one of those like comic book slash you bring your DVDs, and there's like thousands of DVDs slash video game stores, and it was a really good one. And this particular one had comic books too, and so this issue that had just come out, Forces of Destiny, is the book title. The cover was just so good, and so I ended up going home and just finding the artist, and been following her for a long time. And so that's when you see the art for this thing, that's by her, and I think it's fantastic. So that's what you hear here, the adventures of Rose and Paige, who are sisters, who you see in the beginning of the first Jedi. And so this is before that happening, and with General Leia and everything. So let's get into the music. The music has that theme by John Williams, and has a lot of his colorings and stylistic elements that you'll hear too, that are just part of the Star Wars universe. And it's for orchestra. I'm performing clarinet, horn, and trombone on this, so I excluded trumpets and just kind of kept everything mellow, and it was fun. The one issue that I had with it, well, there's lots of things, but it's just one of those, you see everything, or you hear everything rather, but one of the major ones that kind of bothered me a lot, that I couldn't find a solution to, was the strings. The violins, violin 1 and 2, they just kind of like are slow on this one particular point. The legato is beautiful, and the sample library is just fantastic. But this particular one, I couldn't get it, and it kind of like kills. It's kind of like it kind of pulls back the reins on this particular thing. But I know that I can't like unhear it, but it probably won't be too noticeable. But anyway, I gotta figure that out. It's something with the speed and the tightness, but I can't seem to get it any tighter than I did, but I'm probably missing some stuff. I love some of the harmonies in here are really nice, and there's a section kind of toward the, I guess the 3/4 mark. That's there's like woodwind and high string. It's just a very kind of John Williams kind of floaty thing, and I think that's my favorite part of this. Cool, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for listening. This is the adventures of Rose and Paige. Thanks a lot.